get other people on the products? Because when they get other people on the products, sometimes their experiences on the products are much more powerful than the original person who got on them. That's a very important thing to have somebody happen to them in Herbalife. Because there's never been an experience in your Herbalife career that's as powerful as when somebody other than yourself tells you, listen, Mary, I don't know if you know how good this stuff is. I lost 25 pounds, and I'm telling you, my blood pressure's gone down 15 points. This stuff is the best thing that ever happened to me. But when that starts happening to the person that you've signed up, then the person starts saying, there's a lot more to Herbalife.
All right, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, everybody, for getting on. We're about to have an amazing call, you guys. I know there's going to be a lot more people hopping on, but we're going to get started. It's 5:01, and I am super excited. I hope you guys had an amazing day. So the host of the call tonight is going to be Elysia. She is the owner of Hardcore Fitness out here in the Inland Empire, for all of you guys that are not local. So she has her own fitness gym and nutrition club, because they have an amazing shake bar there. She does a business with her husband. She's a world team member, on the verge of hitting active world team this month, you guys. Like, these are facts, okay, because the numbers don't lie. So she's about to smash through that with her team, and I'm really excited. She has an amazing topic for tonight. So I'm going to pass it over. So everybody give it up for Elysia, world team member, Elysia Barajas.
All right, do I start talking? Hey everyone, I'm Elysia. I just want to introduce myself a little bit on how I got started on this opportunity. I would say about 2 years ago, I was working over 25 hours at our local YMCA gym. I am a fitness instructor. I would teach anything anything like Zumba, step aerobics, TRX training, kettlebells, and all of these are like active classes. So imagine clocking in 25 hours, putting your body to work. And we would get paid every 2 weeks. And my check would be about $330. So around that time, I was starting to feel burned out. And I kept telling Ramon how I really didn't know how much longer I can do it. And we just wanted to find like an opportunity, something to kind of share our journey and our results with. Unfortunately, Ramon at the time didn't have results. He was 55 pounds heavier than he was now. Myself, I was very underweight. As you can see, Sarah's showing my result photo. I actually have many result photos because the products can make you go low in weight. See my abs, see my cuts, and then they can make you gain weight. I mean, if you can see that, that's very incredible. When I walked into her club, I was just looking for an opportunity to help Ramon lose the weight. And we also just walked into an income opportunity. And let me tell you, when I made my first sale, it was an incredible feeling to where I didn't have to work my body over 25 hours. And once I started noticing and I hit supervisor, I think in 3 months, maybe less than that, I made myself a $300 sale. And I just couldn't believe what was going on, because in 1 week, if you divide my check in half, I would make about $150. And when I would sit down and sell a package for $300, my profit at the 50% line was $150. So all I did was help someone that was already taking one of my classes, or someone that I knew in my family, and I was able to make the same amount. So that, if you didn't know, if you didn't it doesn't click, is life-changing for me. So I went from working 25 hours a week to quitting that job and working different nutrition clubs, and one being Hardcore Fitness, and I worked maybe 6 hours a week. So that's me right now. I think I'm about 9 hours right now at my own choice, and I make my own income. I choose to make as much money as I want to. So I get to make as much money as I want to. So that's a little bit of a background. Ramon also was able to get on the nutrition plan, and this is how we knew it worked, because we would go into, say, a vitamin shop or a GNC, and we would spend about $330 on a fat burner, a pre-workout, a recovery protein, BCAAs, and glutamine. And it would last us 2 weeks, and Ramon would get 0 results. Maybe he lost the most 10 pounds. And when we got on a nutrition plan, everything changed. Our lives just changed. Our income changed. His body changed. I'm not sure if you've seen his result photo before, but he did get his abs shredded down, which was a big plus, right, ladies? That's amazing. And just from there, we've just been really, really working hard. I think we can go over the marketing plan now to show you how I kind of went up in the marketing plan. And we're going to go over my favorite products first. Awesome. So if you haven't seen my Instagram page, I did post a video about how the thermal bond works, and I'll tell you why. When we crush up the thermal bond and we pour it over oil and water, you'll see it working in your eyes. So if you can go home and do this little experiment, you'll see that the thermal bond actually grabs onto the fat and pulls it down. And then what happens is that you literally poop out fat instead of it bonding into your body. So thermal bond, get it out in there. Some people refer it as the cheater pill. You take it whenever you have a high fat meal, and it really does block that absorption. And that's something that I take a few times a day. Next is Aminogen. Give it up for Aminogen. I absolutely love this product because we have high protein diets in Herbalife. So our shakes are high in protein, our meals are high in protein, our snacks are high in protein. And if you ingest a lot of protein, what happens is that you tend to maybe get a little constipated. And this happens to a lot of people because they're not getting the enzymes to support the protein digestion. So that's exactly what Aminogen is. It shows it right there on the bottle. It just takes those enzymes and breaks down the protein into smaller peptides, and it just shoots it straight into your muscles, making your shakes more effective and just all around like muscle tone. So absolutely, if you take the shakes, take your Aminogen right along with it. And here comes the protein coffee. I love this stuff. If you haven't tried it, now right here we have the mocha. My favorite, actually, the flavor is the house blend. The mocha is kind of sweeter and chocolatier, and the house blend more tastes like coffee. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a huge coffee addict, and so when this came out, I was like, oh, yes. It's 2 grams of sugar, only 100 calories, and 15 grams of protein. So when you're taking this, it is going to be acting like a snack. It's going to eliminate that high Starbucks sugar, high Starbucks calorie count. And also you can take your Aminogen with it because, of course, it's a high protein snack. So make sure that you are showing that. And right here is Ramon's results. As you can see, he used to be 235 pounds, and he went down about 55 pounds, and he went back up in muscle. Look at that big man right there. Yeah. I know he's listening out there. So those are some of my absolute favorite products. Now we're going to go into the marketing plan. Now remember, I was an instructor, and I really didn't have much going on. I was getting paid per hour. 25 hours of physical work a week. Now I wasn't clocking in and sitting at a desk. I was working my body. So this opportunity to be able to do this from home, working from my phone, around my kids, is incredible. So you start off with a $94 distributor fee. What that comes with is 3 3-day trial packs, and now they have this awesome new bag. It comes in this gunpowder gray, and they have like 4 buttons, and I'm so near signing up as a distributor again so I can get this new bag because it's so awesome. And it comes with 3 3-day trial packs, which has 6 shakes and 9 Total Control pills. And Total Control is actually the pill version of the tea. So that way they're not having any liquids inside of the aloe is in liquid. So it is a great, great way to start someone off on trying out the products, because of course the shakes are amazing. They're going to love it. You sell those for $20 to $25 and you make between $60 and $75 back. So in reality, you're only paying about $40 to start your business, and instantly you get 25% off that savings and profit. So let's say you're a distributor and you get 1 to 2 new clients. And let's say your first client just wants breakfast shakes. And of course, you're going to help that busy mom get out the door. And she is going to give you your $100 in your hand, and you deposit that into your account. And Herbalife, when you log into that website, Herbalife is only going to charge you $75. And you keep the rest. $25 instant profit just for helping whoever it is that needs a healthy, quick meal. Now, everybody you know, all 100 people that you know, needs a healthy, quick meal. So that's 100 yeses right there. And then once you get 500 volume points, you're going to go up to senior consultant. Where are my senior consultants at? Yeah. Now you're up to 35% profit and savings. So not only do you get profits, but you get that much savings on your own personal products. So if whatever you were able to profit off of your first couple sales, you can go back and reinvest in your health, reinvest in your results, and you get 35% savings. Plus, say that person or those next 10 people that you talk to gets back on that same breakfast plan. Now we're just going to start with $100. You're going to pay $65 and you keep the rest. $35. What can you do for $35? Let me tell you this. If you're on the Metro PCS plan, $35 is a phone bill. I know, I used to be there. So paying your phone bill with one client is life changing. Gas money, that's right. That's what I say all the time too. Gas money, depending on which type of car you drive. I drive a 4-beater and a stick shift, so that fills me up. That is incredible. Once you get another 500 volume points, you move up to qualified producer. Now let me tell you, this shake starts to taste so much sweeter at this point, because now you're buying them for way cheaper for yourself and maybe your husband. And that, let me tell you, when you're sharing products, you do not want to be having to buy it at full sale, full retail. So what's happening is that not only are you getting better results, but now you're getting more profits. So when you go ahead and resell that $100 package, those shakes and protein, you're going to go into myherbalife.com and pay $58, and your profit is $42. Oh my gosh, that's gas money. That's Aminogen tablets. I mean, whatever you want, reinvest in yourself. Let me tell you, your best thing to do is to get yourself some business cards at this point, because now you got the ball rolling. Now you know what you're doing. And Herbalife made it so much easier, because when I started, it was 4,000 points to get up there. Now it's half that. Lucky you. To all you new distributors out there, take advantage of this, because 2,000 documented volume points is super simple when you're helping people. Now you're going to go into 50% profits and savings. That is incredible. So when you buy that same breakfast plan for your neighbor, that working mom, whoever it is, you log into myherbalife.com, you get that same $100, and you pay $50 and you keep the rest. What can you do with $50? Now, at this point, now you get up there, you see 10 to 15 clients. Multiply that by 10. How much money is that? That's an extra $500, something like that. Get it. You got it. All right. So, now I suppose we're going to talk about my info. I had told Sarah and Ken I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've learned and how I built my team. So, I got the phones on me now. I'm going to go ahead and show you because I came prepared. Boom, baby. Who does this? Be prepared. All right, let me show you something. I'm going to just put it to the back because y'all got to get your notebooks out for this. Here we go. It's not going to be set up right. So I have about 4 R's in this business, and I'm going to surprise you with the 5th R. So your first R, write it down, is results. Now, your results and the results that you're getting for other people. Now, once you sign up as a distributor, your main goal is to get healthy and get yourself results. How do you do that? You have to be consistent on your products. You have to eat clean and healthy. There's just no way around it. And let me tell you why the products work. Because when you are intaking a bunch of junk, like let's say the holiday, maybe you're reaching 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. And all we need is about 1,800 to 2,000 calories to live. So when you're doing a surplus of calories, you're gonna have a surplus of fat on that belly. That's just what happens, or on that booty. The reason why the products work are because the shakes are less than 200 calories. So when you have a shake for breakfast and you replace that, maybe you were drinking pan and coffee, and then your dinner was 4 tamales. And I'm just saying this because, don't let the blonde hair fool you, but I am half Hispanic, I am half Mexican, so that's what we do. If it was 4 tamales, and then you're having your snacks and all that stuff in between, your calories are up there. So if you replace your breakfast and your dinner, that's 400 calories. And say you're trying to create a deficit, it's about 1,600 calories of wiggle room. That is a lot. That's a lot of wiggle room. And if you don't know already, there's a lot of resources out there. We have smartphones, so let's be smart. You can download apps to just get an idea of what some of the foods that we are intaking, and just track your calories for at least a week and see if you're getting in that range, because that's the only way that you're going to get those results is by, if you're looking to lose weight, creating a calorie deficit. You have to educate yourself on the foods and what they contain and what those calories are. Don't worry about the keto diet. Don't worry about juicing. Worry about your Herbalife nutrition products, because the better your body is feeling and it's fueled with vitamins and nutrients, the better it's going to perform. You're going to feel amazing, and you're going to have that 1,600 calories of wiggle room. And if you don't know, that is a lot. So use your resources around you so that way you can keep track of that. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be sharing that journey, whether it be on social media, whether it's with your coworkers, your mother, your sisters. That's who I started with. And they're going to see, oh my gosh, after 2-3 years of you instructing, you finally have abs. How did you do it? After, a whole year of Ramon instructing, and now he's losing weight. How did that happen? So what happens is that you get your results. So that's number 1 R that you have to work on, is yourself. And when that happens, that's going to go into your retail. So that's going to be your next thing, is retailing. And that was the marketing plan that we went over. You retail to your friends, your family, your coworkers, anyone that was interested in what you're doing. Now, let me tell you, your results don't always have to be weight loss. If you see, and this is what I saw, I used to take Combat whey protein, and you can see it on my face, and it was horrible. And I think Sarah might remember that I used to have a lot of acne. And once I switched over to the soy protein, the plant-based protein, I stopped with my stomach troubles. And as you can see, my skin cleared up. And I had bad cystic acne where it was painful. And a lot of my instructors, my members that were taking my classes would see that and ask me what's wrong? You should use this face wash. You should. And I didn't realize that it was just the protein that I was intaking was horrible for me. It was so over processed. It wasn't right for my body. And when I switched over, everything cleared up, and people were asking me what I was doing. So a weight loss result isn't your only result. Your hair growing longer and faster, your nails growing, being all natural. These are all natural, baby. All natural. You tell everybody you feel amazing. You are the result. And when you're very, very excited, don't you, like, your emotions translate through that, and that's how you're going to land those sales. So you have to be like super excited, like, oh, this is crazy, because I did not want to go out without makeup before, and now you see me on Instagram looking a hot mess with no makeup, and I'm like, oh yeah, I still can do it. So every result is shareable. What happens is you get good at retailing, your friends, your family. Now here's the next step. You have to be able to retain those people. Okay. So if you are a good coach, you're going to be checking in on them. You're going to know what their story is. You're going to know their reason why. You're going to ask them, why do you want to lose this weight? Because they're going to say, I want to lose 30 pounds. Yes, I know you want to lose 30 pounds. But then I ask them why. And then the truth comes out. And I'm going to give you an example. One of my clients, she wants to lose 30 pounds because she doesn't feel as attractive to her husband anymore. So what happened? It's the emotion behind what she is that's causing her to feel less confident, not be as healthy, not really take care of herself. So it's that connection to that. It's the why. So you have to figure out their why. So that way, when you go to retain them and you're going to ask them these questions, how are you doing in your products? How are you feeling? How are your pants feeling? Are you dressing nicer? You know, are you looking your husband in the eye and giving him those looks? They want to know that you're actually remembering them. So that's how you're going to retain them. Another way that I retain my people, put them in groups. Get them in groups, fire them up all the time. You got to ask them what they're doing, what they're working out, are they drinking water? You have to be a good coach, whatever you're doing for yourself. Let them know that that's what worked for you. The products worked for you, yes, but so did consistency. So you need to be consistent with them so that way they can trust you. They can take those advices from you. And another one that we do is workouts. So I own my own gym now. Like I said, 2 years ago, I walked into Sarah's Nutrition Club, just an instructor. And Herbalife was my vehicle. I got there. I took over this gym because the person before me wasn't ready to do the work. Vision, me, work, right? We're going to do it. So I'm here now. And now we do workouts, group workouts, and those are amazing. So if you don't have a nutrition club to plug into, find one that's local. Go to Group X workouts, invite people to those classes. It really does help bring a bond. It's motivating. Don't give them a workout to jump on the treadmill, to do a bunch of machines. They don't want that right away, especially starting out. They want that support, that motivation. So when you plug them into your sidelines, to your downlines, get everyone a group workout, get them going, because that's what gets connection. You know, when you're sitting there with sweaty, crazy, happy smiles, and you're so open and just feeling that energy, there's that connection, that bond is there. You feel that strength between everybody. And what I call it is my fit community. So build that fit community, build that healthy community. Even if it's, and let me tell you, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. You can, if you're a working mom, you can start a stroller club on Sundays. This just came out of my head. Stroller club Sundays. Have a meet up. You know, share your shakes and your teas. Share the teas right there with them. Get them rolling. That's a bond right there. That's a community. Check in with them all the time. And then once you retain, then it goes up and you have to start recruiting. Oh, there we go. Results. Retail. Retain. Recruit. Okay. That's the last one. Now, a lot of people get a little bit finicky about this because it's about money, right? But let me tell you, I walked into Sarah's Nutrition Club looking for money. So there's people out there that need it. So don't be afraid to offer it, because what other company, okay, let me tell you, you can start a company, you can start an Etsy store, and you have to like make the stuff, you have to put it on there, take pictures, all this stuff. Herbalife does everything for you, okay? You don't have to make the product, okay? You don't have to ship it out. You don't have to meet the person. Herbalife does everything for you. And when you start to recruit, your downline becomes what maybe you would consider your like employees, your downline. You don't have to pay those people. Herbalife does it for you. Everything is for you. So what better business, what better opportunity than Herbalife, okay? And there's other multimedia marketing companies out there. Their profit margins are nothing compared to Herbalife, period, point blank. Don't even look. So what happens is when you go to recruit, you need to take an invite to events, go to those STSs, lead from the front. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I didn't go to the STSs at first. My bad, okay? I wasn't ready for growth just yet. I had a lot of things going on, but I'm going to teach you a couple of things to avoid that. But now, since I've been plugging into events, how many of y'all see me like just skyrocket up? That's the key. Once you go to events, not only that, but you can plug into HOM, so the Herbalife Opportunity Meetings. There's online meetings, there's in-person meetings, all these types of things to get your people in, so that way you're not the one face-to-face like, do you want to make some extra money? Because of this, you may not know what to say right away, especially as a beginning distributor, all right? And if you are face-to-face, make sure you are as passionate as I am when talking about making that first $150. Like, it's crazy exciting and life-changing. So make sure that you're passionate about this opportunity, because no one's going to come to you like, you want to join this business? It's not happening, okay? You want to join this business? Come with me. We're going to the top. You're going to make money. We're all going to ride together. It's happening right now, all right? So you need to be passionate about it. Now, not everyone is going to be interested in making money. I ran into people that are like lawyers, gastric bypass surgeons. They take the products, but they're not interested in making extra money. That's okay. That's why Herbalife is amazing and came out with the preferred membership. So you can still recruit them into the membership, and they pay $43 to get a whole year of savings, 25% first at first, and it's only a $15 annual. That's it. That's it. So that is incredible. So imagine you are like at Stater Brothers. So I'm gonna relate to some of the people that go shopping all the time, right? I go to Stater Brothers. You have $200 worth of grocery and it's going up on the line, right? Beep, 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 all that's going on. But you got your Stater Brothers VIP membership. She goes and gives you go and give her that card. You swipe it. That $200 grocery bill goes down to $150. What? And let me tell you, I've used that story to about 5 of my preferred members, and they're like, sign me up now, let's do it. I want to save $50 on my first plan. Because if you think about it, they're only paying $43. They're going to pay already $200 retail for that plan. So just let them pay the $200 for their membership and their startup plan. Boom. End of game. That's it. You got them. And not only that, they're buying up more because they have their own website. They're going to be scrolling through, looking at all the stuff, and they're going to be getting your volume up. And that money is going into your check on the 15th of the month. And it only gets better from there the more PMs and distributors that you get. So the last R that I'm going to surprise you with, that's not on here. Recognition. I'm fired up. I'm sorry. You see how I'm wearing a tank top and it's like raining outside? It's because I'm so fired up right now. Recognition, okay? Because if you're not recognizing your sidelines, your uplines, your downlines, you're not softening the market for everybody. That's what's happening. You're not making it seem possible for other people. And when you're like showing that you're like the cheerleader on the side, So remember, like, you're playing soccer and your mom's on the sideline like, woo, woo, get it, baby, you got it. Okay, all the recognition, all these people cheering you on is your mother's. Woo, get it. Feels good to be recognized because you're not any different than I am. All right, so just make sure that you are putting yourself out there, telling people congratulations. It doesn't matter what you're doing in the business. It doesn't matter what they're doing in the business. If they're winning, everyone's winning because Herbalife is winning. Okay, Mark Hughes said he wanted an Herbalife Formula One on everyone's counter, right? Everyone's counter. They're gonna open up the cabinets and there's Herbalife all in there, just like my mama's house, just like my sister's house. All right, so recognition is key, even if it's something small. Your volume went up 200 points. They're that close to senior consultant. Fire them up. They're going for it. We're all going for it. All right. So that is very, very important. I realize for my team, they love to be recognized. They love to feel special. And they are special because they're no different from me. Everybody has their own uniqueness, their own contribution to the market. Someone is looking for you. Got it? All right, so now I'm gonna go into a little bit of what do you all call it? Bars. I love it. I didn't even know what that meant at first. I had to ask some of my people, like, what does he mean when he says bars? Like protein bars? Okay. So a couple of things that I've learned throughout this is you need to create a new standard for your business. So if you're doing only 500 volume points a month, that needs to be unacceptable for you. All right, raise your standard. All right, especially in 2019. This is a whole new year. We're only 15 days into the first month. Oh, and this weekend is our first Herbalife event. Who's going to JKO? Type a 1 in the chat if you're going to JKO. Ooh. All right, I got mine. I think in December. I saved me some money. You need to log in, save yourself some money, buy them tickets, and get yourself down there. And go to the after party. Go to the after party. Hang out with us because you're sidelines. We all want to share that synergy between the businesses. All right. So get that ticket if you haven't already. If you're gonna have to watch out for Britney Spears because that's where I'm gonna be. So JKO is gonna be crazy, crazy lit. I can't wait to see you all there. And like I said, to get yourself there is setting your standards. So if your standard is not to get to all STSs, your business is gonna stay stagnant. Period. Just like mine did. Take it from me, okay? Take it from me. Go to the events. Now, one thing that I learned as well is I love to consider myself humble until I learned what that word meant, is the low assessment of oneself. And I don't see myself as low. I see myself as big, smart, loving, caring, noble, all these things. So how is that a low self-assessment? I am not humble. I'm up there. I'm confident. I'm fire. All right. So you need to feel that about yourself as well. That way your standards go up. When you are going into your cuts, like say you're going senior consultant, you're going into supervisor, active supervisor. Right now, I'm cutting into active world team. And when you go into your cuts, you need to go after it like you're the only one on your team. Okay? Set the bar high. Ain't no one else gonna do the work for you. You cannot expect everyone to be on the same level as you. You need to set the bar higher for yourself, because when you do, your team's gonna follow. They're gonna see that it is possible. All right, so retail high, recruit high, recognize high, all the 5 R's. Do it, do it, do it, do it, and it's gonna happen. Now, when you're growing, that means you're changing. So your personal development is key. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I love plants, right? I like plants. So you're gonna see this? You grow, girl. So when I say something like that, that means we all start as little seeds, right? We're all little seeds. But seeds, in order to grow, they need to change. So they start with the little shell, right? And they're not going to stay there. They're going to set a different standard for themselves. They want to see the light. Boom, they break out of the shell. They change. So once you grow, you see a change in yourself. All right. Now, right away, that seedling does not know that there's sunlight up there. What it does is trust that there's sunlight up there. So what you need to do is, there's someone up there above you, right? Your upline. Your upline, you need to trust your upline. Whatever they're saying, you need to be doing. So what happens is that we hear a lot of things about Herbalife, maybe before or after, and we hear some talk from our family, from our friends, our best friends even. And you need to break away from that, because that's in our head already. What you need to do is remove your brain, as it pertains to Herbalife, and stick your upline's brain in there, because she or he is going to give you all of the bars. All right. And once that happens, okay, so let me tell you this, your upline is not teaching you or telling you how to raise your kids, not telling you how to take care of your car, not telling you how to run nothing, telling you how to do the Herbalife business. And if you want to be successful, you use everything that they teach you, because it's 100% fact, true. Because if they've done it, they've stumbled, they've failed, they landed on their back, they're looking up, and they've got the knowledge. So go with them and learn from them, grow with them. Now, the next step is, after you change and you trust, then you just have to believe, right? You believe in yourself and in the change. Once you set that standard, you have that vision, you trust, commit until, and then the cycle starts over. Because maybe you're kind of stuck, or maybe, you haven't been recruiting a whole lot. What happens again? You need to start growing again. You grow, girl, and then you change again. You change however your approaches are. You trust again in your upline, and you believe. And then the cycle keeps going over and over and over. Now, a couple different things as I wrap it up here. Your impact drives your income. So you need to be pouring out into your team, into your clients, into everyone around you. You pour into them, who's ever pouring back at you. Because eventually the other people, the weeds, are going to fall away. Okay. Our friends are going to change. And regardless if you believe it or not right now, trust and believe that your sidelines and your uplines are going to be like family. What other, they're going to be like your best friends. Seriously, it's going to happen. They're going to trust you. They're going to follow you. We're going to work together. The relationships that you build in Herbalife are going to be 100% worth it. And you're going to see that these people fall away from you. Okay. Because if they don't want to see you doing good, they're going to go away. All right. Now, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to expect to fail. Okay. So you're going to, and I heard this from Will Smith. He's like one of my favorites. Fail early, fail often, but fail forward. Right. So when you fail, you apply what happened to your next attempts. So if you got a bunch of no's, you learn why, what happened. Maybe I need to change my message up. Maybe I need to change what I'm posting. Maybe I need to change my attitude when dealing with other people. So that way your next attempt can be a success. And then you duplicate that success over and over and over. And I'm going to go ahead and do another little comparison. A lot of us work out in the gym, right? We go lift weights, right? So just like muscles in the gym, you push till failure. So what do you do in this business? You push and push and push. All right. And if you see yourself having a failure, what happens is that when you're in the gym, your body applies the lesson that you taught it before in the gym. You couldn't do no more bicep curls. I'm done. Ugh. Your arms feel like noodles and they're going to fall off. Well, what happens is that your body applies that lesson and then learns that next lift. So the same thing. When you fail, you learn, and then you apply that next lesson. All right. So I'm going to open up the line for any questions. And I want to thank you again for letting me speak. I do have a class coming up, and I'm like, I can hear people like talking, but I'm okay. Let's hear if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. We're good?
Anybody have any questions? If you guys need help unmuting yourself, so, Okay, I want to thank you so much, Elysia, but I have a question. So what do you feel like was your biggest change in growth that created your success, like your current success right now? What was like the biggest like breakthrough that you had that, you know?
So when I started to recruit some of my girls, I noticed that what they really wanted was to make extra income. And I didn't want to be the person to hold them back. I wanted to be the person to lead them. And because it was so important for them to make money and important for them to support their families, I know I needed to step it up. And so that's why I became more of a leader, pushing for them, because the more income that they make, we're all making money together. So I really poured myself into them, and I changed because of them. I knew that they needed this, and just like I needed it, I knew that the opportunity was just as important for them as it was for me. And if that $150 changed my life, I knew that it can change their life as well. And I didn't want to be the person who wasn't going to lead them to that next level. So I want to thank actually like Serena and Paula and Shimei and just a lot of my leaders on the team right now. They're the reasons why I seriously was like, you know what, this is a great opportunity for them and their little ones. You know, I carry their babies. I take care of their babies. And to be able to be the leader, to be able to, you know, help them and help them feed their babies and their families, like that warms my heart so much that that's basically the breakthrough that I had, that I didn't want to be the person to like hold them back. I wanted to grow with them.
Yep, and that's super key. Appreciate that. Super key. I heard something like that from stage. This lady, she hit founder circle, which means she has 10 lines of president's team, and she's been in the business for like 40 years. And just to know like her lifestyle has changed, and it's like, what keeps you fired up? And she said the same thing. She said, you know what, you got to always remember where you were when you started. So every time you introduce somebody to the business, or if they get introduced to the business, they're in that same situation or maybe even worse, right? And you want to help them get to where you are, even have the success that they want. So that's super key. And what's super dope is that you, Elysia, you know damn well you're not humble, so you knew you were the shit, and you're like, I can make my people the shit too. So it's like I got all of it to give them. So that's super dope. Anybody have any other questions? Anything? You got a VIP consistently ever since she said, forget it, I'm all for it. She was even VIP when she wasn't even coming. So
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
So now she's been very consistent. It's a standard to her. And, you know, to lead from the front, to show to her girls that it's very possible. Anybody have any questions?
They're being shy.
You guys are being shy because you guys got to.
Don't be shy.
There you go, Anna.
What is your goal? My name is Anna, by the way, Royal Team. What's your goal for, the call got disconnected, my Wi-Fi shut down, so I don't know if maybe you said it earlier, but what's your goal for each month, like with new distributors, PMs, like what's your goal? Because I know you've been VIP for a long time. So I just want to I've recently started being VIP as well. I just want to learn from you, like what your goal is for the month, for each month.
That's a great question. So with my distributors, usually what happens is my PMs convert to distributors because they just see my whole community just going for it. And because of the conversion fee, it knocks off $46. It's only $64 to convert. It's really easy, and it's just like a simple no-brainer thing for them. So a lot of my PMs are the ones that convert over. And my goal is, to convert like 2 PMs over, grab 1 new distributor, and as many PMs as I can, I'm going for it. So what happens is I do retail 1 month only, and I tell this to all my girls. I retail full retail to a new client, 1 time only. When they come back to buy, boom, I lock them in as a PM right away, because savings, money in my check, and then the opportunity that they're gonna switch over to be a distributor. And what happens is that when they go over to be a distributor, I really focus on them and their growth. So say I get 3 distributors in 1 month, I make sure that they're hitting cuts, and I help them along with it. If they need to bring me their people and I land the sale for them, I do that, and they keep the profit. If I need to video chat their new client because they're a brand new distributor and they're really nervous, I guide them through those first few sales. I will, my business right now, Hardcore Fitness, is a funnel of new people, especially people who are starting up in the gym. It's literally a funnel, and new people walk in all the time. So if I have a brand new coach, I say, go talk to them. They're gonna hook you up with Herbalife right now. And then they come to me like, I don't know what to do. Come back here. I'm gonna go over those products with you. You're gonna keep the sale, and we're gonna get you growing on. And what happens is that those points go into my points, and that's how I've been, qualifying VIP over and over, is just consistently pouring back into those women that are being distributors, because they basically trust you. They want to learn from you, and if you're not there to help them, to show them the first couple times, they're not going to really be like really confident in the team and in what you're leading them to do. So I really did, for all my girls, really, I think I landed their first couple sales for them. And if you're in here, girls, like, tell them, like, what's up? I would hand them clients, just here, take that one, take that one, take that one. And then I would pull them back here, and they would just keep the profits. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. That's all you do is tell them that. And then we just grow from there.
Perfect.
Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you, Elysia, because when I first joined Herbalife, I was already working out, and I just was starting the nutrition side. And I don't know if you remember, but when we had the all-woman thing, I saw your arms. I saw your arms, and I was like, oh my God, I love your body. I want to be just like that. Like, I wanted to be super toned and fit, and that's still what I'm going for now. So thank you, and thank you for like growing your lower body, because that just shows like you could really just do everything you want with your body with the nutrition. So I really appreciate you for that.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions, you guys? Nope. All right. So I really want to say thank you, and I want to let you know that I have seen the growth in you. So you grow, girl.
You said it. I'm getting you to say it too.
I'm gonna make some sure to say you grow, boy. like Martin.
I told it.
Yeah. So also I wanted to just remember that day when Ramon came in, and I was sitting here and I was not supposed to be here. We were about to leave, and I said, Sarah, give me about 10 minutes. I'm gonna charge my phone. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna charge my phone for 10 minutes, and I see this guy walking in with these shoulders. Right? He's rocking his shoulders. He's like, what is this place? He comes in and he starts telling me about you and all this stuff and everything you guys do. And then I meet with you, and you share your vision. And then that whole vision, like you said, you had a vision and you worked towards it, and it happened fast. And that really inspired me. And I just always, even when you didn't, come to events and stuff like that, I was like, that's super dope that she really went on, took her vehicle. Like after our conversation was like, I got everything I needed to know. All I need is confirmation. You had all this plan. Like, I'm going to show everybody what I do. I'm going to collect clients. I'm going to, build my client base of people following me. Boom, you got a spot, and you did everything exactly you said you were going to do, and all it took was work. So
Yep.
Congratulations on that once again, and you grow, girl.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to let me speak. And I'll see everyone at JKO.
Yes. Thank you, Elysia. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You had the
Thank
chocolate
you.
bar.